Well, you might be able to hear the howling wind outside the window. I'm sitting here in South Carolina, and we have a little storm called Ian around, making a bit of trouble. And so, while there's a storm above South Carolina, how about a little storm above the Reich? So yes, we're going to play some of this, and the reason I also wanted to play this is because I'm eagerly anticipating the release of A Storm Above Britain, which hopefully is going to charge October 1st, at least that's what the GMT email suggested, and then hopefully it'll be soon after that it comes. But in the meantime, let's start one of these now, and we will go at least until the lights go out. And you may see some flickering in the light here, and that's why, because power is a little sketchy. We're kind of almost expecting it to go out at any moment, but we'll see how we do. Well, now it's Monday, and the storm has completely passed, and it's just getting interrupted by a bunch of stuff. And when I actually sat down to play it, I can't decide if I want to play with the vector maps and all the difficulty, or just play straight board, you know. And finally, I just said, okay, let's just play basically every optional rule I can think of. So we'll go ahead and do that. So let's set up our first mission. So early 43, we will need a map. 6. Is that a 9? No, it's a 6. And it will be map 6. Gotta flip this over. Ta-da. And, well, after the map comes the mission type. We roll with a 7, which is going to be our plain old outbound, which tends to be the most of them. All right, outbound it is. Now for the dreaded roll. I hate this roll so much because it's the operational points. This is going to tell me how many planes I can get. And here we go. 4. Well, I got into the next category. I almost ended up in that lame category, but looks like we will have 6 operational points plus 2 because we're using the vector map for a total of 8. I won't reveal the escort. I won't roll for the escort until escort phase turn 1. Keep it a little more suspenseful. All right, with those 8 operational points, I opted for, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 F-190s, 2 MC-202s, and 3 cannons that cost 1 point. And got my flyer here armed with cannon. I also have Knockin' here, who is wily, and we're going to use him to hopefully keep the escort off us. All right, let's go to the vector table. Oh, wait a minute, we've got to do the situation. Did you see that? I rolled a 7 for the existing damage here, and 2 planes are going to be damaged. Slide this out of the way. First one is up there, and we draw. Fuselage. Ooh, 3. Not bad. And what is one on the tail end? This one right here. And we draw. A lot of damage markers in here. Never thought about it. I just got done playing at any cost, and there's hardly any in the cup. Wing with an 8 to fall. 9. Okay, that is going to be already fallen out of position. So, and there you go. We don't get any points or experience for it, but okay, whatever. Now we shall find out if it is anchored or 2 low on the flank, which means this box is cut off to us. That is the other part of the formation, bomber formation. They'll just shoot us to pieces if we were there. We have to check the sun. The sun is 10. No sun. Alright, another roll I tend to dread, which is the tactical points. 7, that's not a bad roll. That's going to yield up 4 technical points. here up to 4, but remember we're using the vector map, so that's going to be an additional 2. 1, 2. Come back here, and finally the flight limit, which will also be added to it. 8, which is going to be 8 turns plus 2. A flight limit of 10. So nice long one. Okay, we are ready to break out the vector map. Like so. And I think I'm going to keep them in very largest groups. And so, split up our engines. Scramble, chucks away. And we are airborne. On our way to meet these babas. And our first encounter on the way. This is a double roll here. And, yeah, welcome to... I gotta pick on it a little, even though I keep using it. Let's be honest about this thing. This thing is a craps table. Yeah, sure, you can move all around here, just like on a craps table and things, but you always feel like any minute now you're gonna roll the bad number, and then the big wooden hook is gonna come over and just pull all those away and just tell you craps, and you're all done. Okay, well, that's enough ranting. Now, first situation check on the far and close zones, and we roll 14. Yep. That is our old pal, the malfunction. And as you can probably guess, now, if I was being really hardcore, I'd randomize which one got the malfunction, but the game is hard enough as it is, so bye-bye Italian. Okay, he goes up. The rest of us advance. Whoops, they're already crashing. Come on, guys. Drinking before he took off. Okay, cannon on him. Okay, we are ready for our next encounter down here. Square that in so you can see it. Here, let's move that up a little. So you can get the nice close-in shot of it. Okay, here we go. The situation when we arrive at the far zone, isn't it? No, close zone. Close zone. Here comes close zone. 10. All right, 10 is a radio result. And roll 1 die in a play. We're looking for, well, let's roll the die and see what we get. Odd. Oh, no, I don't like odd. Rerouted. I get a TP, -1 TP, and a delay marker. Ugh. So we're going to delay this group for 1 turn. Not aggressive. Delay 1 turn. We also had another malfunction, and the second Italian goes up. That's why I take those Italians, because I know they're just going to get shaved off. Thanks for joining us. And finally, on our last approach, I think I may spend a few points here. Yes, I'm going to spend 2 tactical points to take this guy up into the high box. This guy will stay in the thing, and we are in the what do you call it? The level, I guess. Like, I don't know if it really takes a name or anything like that, but the middle zone. Okay, so what? Anyway, what we have now is this approaching zone. And here's where I can get really ugly, really fast. Okay. Here we go. A 7 is not what I wanted. That is going to be a Kitty Hawk and yet another malfunction. I'm actually going to randomize which one the Escort goes for. 1 through 5 here, 6 through 10 here. 5, okay, so 1 Kitty Hawk in that zone. Unfortunately, I have to remove someone, and I think we're going to go with him for a malfunction. And now we have to deal with this Escort. We can attempt to evade with an 11 or higher. Obviously, we'd have to roll pretty high on this dice and then do a modifier. 8 And even if I were to take a delay marker, that would only be a 10, so we cannot evade. We will have a height advantage on him, though. All right, so now we find out what he is. Oh, he's a full 6. Oh, my gosh. Man, so we don't outnumber him, even though we have a height advantage. So we're on this little column here, and so be it. 6 is a breakaway result. And because of that whopping 6 Kitty Hawks, that is going to force all of these guys to break off and return home, leaving these 2 to soldier on. Oh boy, as usual, this vector map. All right, to the box. There they are. Delayed 1 turn. I think I'm going to spend 1 technical point to bring them in at level. Okay, so here we are at the box. All right, turn 1. We're not there yet, but we still have to go through the turn sequence. There's no move. There's no return. We do have to roll on the escort table, finally. 9. Well, no escort. Thank goodness for small favors, huh? There's no recovery, there's no blast and flak, there is cohesion. Either one of these is a roll of 1, that'll degrade the element. 7 and a 8. Nope, no such luck. And of course, there's no attack. So we move on to turn 2, and we actually get to come onto the map. Using the vector map, we do enter level, and we're going to go nose this time. Okay, but the only thing we can do is enter. Everything else, the only thing we have is a cohesion check here and here. So we're just looking for a 1 on either one. There's 1. Okay, so this element is going to go loose. And no. Okay. So turn 3, move. You're going to move into the approach. All right, return, no escort, no recovery, no blast and flak. We do check cohesion. Now it's a 2. Nope. The other one. Nope. All right, knocking and Ailers come in to attack here. And they're going to risk it by coming in on the same space. And this will yield up a rot result. They're coming in determined. Unfortunately, this forces a proximity check, which may mess up the whole mission. And proximity 2, like so. And we have to roll a die on that. And no, it has to be lower than that. So we actually dodge a collision. Phew, I just barely dodged colliding. Hey, Ailers, not so close. That's you knocking, man. What are you talking about? So we dodge the collision. This stays on here for cohesion later. Now let me check their maneuvers. Knocking is gonna climb and go straight. Ailers is gonna roll and dive. All right, this way. All right, and we do have the rot advantage. We are level. Technically, this should be on blue like that. Okay. So knocking plays chicken with this bomber coming straight at him. The danger level is 1, and now 1 level. Oh, you're kidding me, man. In determined mode is going to be a hit. Well, let me check. All right, we're gonna just use burn that up to avoid the hit, and he passes through 2. That leaves Ailers also playing chicken. Comes in, clamps down on his guns, and ooh, hit. Fuselage, another fuselage hit. Check out that catastrophe number. Nope. Rudder 3. All right. He also passes through a tube, but because he's rolling, he goes this way. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm adjusting everything around. Okay, but continuing fire. This guy is at a danger level 2. It's gonna be a hit, isn't it? Shoot. Okay, bounced. The bounce doesn't count, but he unfortunately takes a hit. A 3 in the fuselage. Hopefully we'll be able to shake that off. Meanwhile, he's at a danger level of 1. The bombers fire at him, and there's nothing there. Octoon, which would move escorts, which we do not have, so that doesn't count either. So it looks like we are going to get off relatively free. All right, breaking away. Knocking. Climbs with all his might up into the high return box. Wow. Ailers. Is that Ailers? Yes. Dives down to the low return. All right. On to turn 4 of 10. Okay, and first thing that happens is a move, which neither can move because they're in return boxes. Next is return. The one with hit cannot return, only Ailers can return. He returns to the low. These maneuver markers have come off. Nothing for Escort, and finally we're at the recovery phase where he has to roll a dice. Hopefully not too low. 3. Oh, is that equal to or less? Oh, that comes down. Nope. Well, hallelujah, it's equal to. If it's equal to or greater, it is a trivial hit. So he shakes that off. Just a little bit of knockabout. Okay. We come over here in our recovery, or our cohesion. Let's see what happens if we're able to affect this element here. Yes, we are. It is now kaput. Okay, and this one comes off because it's no longer relevant. And we'll check the one down here that we need a 1 or more. Yeah, I didn't expect much there. Time for turn 5, and our moves. We will move. He's going to go to the high box. He's going to stay put. I might do something in recovery and get a tactical point. We want to attack at the same time. And since no bombers are on the track, we can do a regroup, which will let me reduce the flight time by 1 turn, but increase my technical points by 1. And I don't think I'm going to be many more turns here, so we're going to go ahead and go for it. We check the cohesion one more time. No, and in fact, unfortunately it goes back to loose, and that's why you need to keep pressure up on these bombers to keep them falling out of the sky. There's no attack, so we're going to move to turn 6. And here's where we make our move. He's going to go for a high tail. He's going to come from the low oblique. And there's only a cohesion check. Nope. I didn't check the other one from last time. Let's do it twice. Nope. And no. Alright, that gets my better judgment. I'm going to put them both in determined mode. One attacking from here, one attacking from here. You can guess what we're going after. There's no collision checks, thank goodness. We're going to have Ailers climb roll to the nose. Well, knocking will dive roll to the oblique. Or the flank, I guess, whatever. And of course, he's coming in high. And because they're coming at 2 different directions and positions, we will get one of these. All right, so let's resolve knocking first. And this is a tail attack, high, with a danger level of 2. Oh, come on. Are you seriously? Okay. And, okay, well, we're gonna burn that up. Oh, wait. I forgot. Element loose. That's only a 1. That is actually damage. We did damage on him. And we get that road advantage back. Where you go? We're position advantage. Yeah, we haven't burned that up yet. Okay. Gotta read the cards right. Yeah, see, that's a 2, but because the element is loose, it's a 1. Okay. Damage, baby. Wing. With an 8. Let's see what happens here. 4, no, but 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe, is enough damage to destroy that. Yeah, so kablooey. And it is destroyed. All right. Well, there's no one for him to attack, but unfortunately he still has to draw an attack card. And we are at the 0 because of the destroyed and the element is loose and he's in a 1 box. Low oblique determined is a hit, which we're going to burn that up to get rid of. And he passes through 1. He was doing a roll towards the nose, so over here. Alright, all we have to do is survive continuing fire. All we have to do, that is. We're on 0 now. Determined, unfortunately. Hang on. Oh, but check it out. If dive rolling, skip continuing fire. Okay, so you miss. Alright, they miss. Cool. That leaves him who's doing a climb roll. And he's on the 0 table too, isn't he? Yes, he is. Unfortunately. Debris. Let's see. 4. If you even play this, the damage marker on the nearest bomber. There's a wing that can potentially destroy him. Nope, no such luck. 2 on the wing. Unfortunately, I think he's taken a hit. Yep, it's because that's 2, but it's -2, so it's 0, so there's a hit, unfortunately. It's just gotta be a hit. Let's see here, hopefully nothing too bad. Pull one out, and we pull out Fuel 9. Oh boy, I think we're gonna lose him. And breakaway phase. Knocking down to the low return box. And he's climbing to the high nose box. On to turn 7. There's no moving. The knockin' can return. Like so. And recovery. I don't have too many high hopes for this guy. But anyway, we roll. 6. No, he is going to end up in the fuel. Oh, that's also quite deadly as well. We'll have to figure out where he ends. And we'll just check cohesion real quick on here. 1, 2, 3. Nope. And the other one over here. Although I think, yeah, we're just going to bail out of here. Yeah, that's going to do. The next turn comes up, which is turn 8, and knock in. Well, I really want to make another pass at this guy. Too much risk for such slim odds. So knockin' returns. Okay. Mission is complete. We see what the fate of Ehlers was. Just have to roll here. 6. Does he successfully bail out? 9. Yes, he does. All right. Very good. So we came in when Ehlers comes away. Lost a plane, but he's otherwise okay. So Ehlers actually earns an experience point for successfully bailing out. Good for him. Knocken's going to get 2 experiences points for the bomber he shot out of the sky. He is the first of the entire Staffel to score a kill. That will also earn, we already wrote in 1 victory point for that. The Staffel earns 2. And that is mission 1. The only thing left is the dreadful Staffel erosion table.
See this button? Don't touch it! It's the
Staffel erosion table.
So what'll happen? Let's just eat. We don't know. Maybe something bad. Maybe something good. I guess we'll never know. 'Cause you're
Just going to roll a die.
You won't touch it, will you?
Give us a roll. 3, that's no good. 1 pilot is wounded. And I'll just grab 1. And stick him in the wounded box. That's Zick. That doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, so there it is. Mission 1, we actually managed to score a point, which often does not happen. We managed to do it with just 2 fighters, too, so a lot better than this usually goes, I gotta say. But tune in next time, and we will do mission number 2. All right, thanks for watching.